I'm Alex, Upworth co-founder and CEO. There is one question I get all the time from friends, family, and clients. How much can I borrow? It is a key question because it is the starting point to know which main residence or property investment you could afford. Believe me, I get the question from people of all backgrounds, including individuals working in the finance industry who are not necessarily in the know when it comes to their personal finances. For most, the topic of borrowing capacity feels like black magic. What if I told you that it is not black magic? And in fact, you could know your borrowing capacity in real time in just a few clicks. This is what we did for you at Upworth. Let me show you. Once you have created an account, we are here on your main dashboard, the usual starting point. If you go in Track, scroll down to Mortgages. This section is a summary page of all the mortgages you have entered in your profile and an analysis. I won't go into this video. What matters here is the top section shows to you your borrowing capacity. All we need from you are two things: your gross yearly salary and an estimate of your total monthly living expenses. Let's say I have a gross annual salary of 130. And by the way, you could include bonuses, commissions, if you have a stable history of earnings on that side. Living expense-wise, let's say I spend about 4,000 a month. If you have no clue, these days it's very easy to go to your banking app and they'll give you straight away that estimate. Same. Let's wait a bit. And here we go. Basically, our estimated total debt capacity is a little bit north of $500,000. We have already consumed about 80,000, which is in fact what is left to be reimbursed on this mortgage. And we have a remaining debt capacity north of 400,000. We basically tell you as well, right here, what will be the monthly cost of reimbursing a loan worth the value of your remaining debt capacity, to give you a sense. And we do this for a loan of 30 years for owner-occupier, which is jargon for main residence, with an LVR of 80% or less. As you can see here, we give you a sense of the amount of debt you could take for a property investment and the corresponding monthly reimbursement cost, as well as for main residence. Each time this is calculated with the prevailing interest rates of the moment. That's it, really. As simple as a few clicks, and you can update those inputs whenever you want. Conversely, this will update live in a few seconds your capacity. Here we go. If you don't want to know more, that's when you stop. If you're interested in the not so black magic, you stay on. How does that happen? You may say too good to be true. Truly, it's not that complex. How do we do it? First, we consolidate all your debts, all the debts you enter in your profile: mortgages, car loans, personal loans, student debt, credit card limit, you name it. As a consequence, the more liabilities you enter, the more accurate our estimate. Then we take the inputs you just gave us. We do two things. We look first at your total revenue on a yearly basis, and typically banks are ready to lend between 5 and 8 times your yearly salary. We take 5, so we are quite conservative as a ratio. The other things we do is we take your salary and we deduct the expenses you gave us on a monthly basis to get a sense of your available income to reimburse a loan. This is how banks look at you. They want to make sure you're going to be able to repay. And we use the prevailing interest rate to understand how you'll be able to reimburse. We also apply what's called a buffer interest rate, which is a mandatory interest rate we need to factor in. So really, we do it like banks do it. One last thing. If you see here that your borrowing capacity is constrained or is zero, don't despair. Talk to us, use the chat, and our mortgage brokers will be able to help you to improve your borrowing capacity or explore options with non-bank lenders. Thanks for your attention. Try it out.